right, Nagy on Sports. It is Week 15. The Browns coming off that huge win at home on Monday Night Football against the Baltimore Ravens. It took 2 pick sixes from this defense, but they got it done at home, 30-7, and the Browns are now 9-4, comfortably in the playoff race here. 3 games remaining. This is the first of 2 weeks in a row at MetLife Stadium. The first one will be decked in blue as they play the Giants, and the second one will be decked in green next week as they play the New York Jets. So today we're going to focus on the Giants. New coach Joe Judge, young quarterback Daniel Jones, talented Saquon Barkley in the backfield. So let's get to the game here without further ado. Cyberden, snowy day here at MetLife Stadium. Beautiful day for football here as Seibert approaches the football. Browns here in their alternate jerseys, and he boots it down the field. We are underway. There's Damari Scott, the rookie kick returner for the Giants, and he's going to go up. He's going to be taken down by Terrence Mitchell and Sheldrick Redwine. Again, Damari Scott, I'm sorry, he was a rookie last year. Fresno State, second year, does the kick returning. So there's Daniel Jones under center now. He turns around to give to Saquon Barkley. Saquon's got a holder outside. He's got a first down before he's taken down by Delpit and Joseph, but very quickly there, the Browns are gashed by one of the most talented young running backs. I think it's probably safe to say that this game features the 2 most talented young backs in the league. Maybe, I don't know, if somebody wants to argue that, they can in the comments, I suppose, but name me 2 more, at least important backs to their team who are under 3 years of age in the league or not. Plenty of time. He's going to be sacked there. Ball comes out, but he was down. Larry Ogunjobi. Holy moly. That's a big-time sack early on Daniel Jones there as he just went right up the middle. Look at him there beating the double team of guard Will Hernandez and then Spencer Pulley, the center, and he just knifed his way in there. Nice job. A loss of 7 there. Larry Ogunjobi, they go left side. There's Vernon. He slows him down. He is going to drag him down there for a gain of 0 yards. Vernon with a nice run defense over there, playing that right defensive end spot. Again, he and Miles flip side to side, and because we are doing this exhibition style, I cannot do any formation subs. We will do that for next year. Again, confirmed 2021 sim season is coming up. We will be able to do it in a franchise mode, and everything will be a lot more realistic. So we're very excited about that. Hope you are too. Jones back to pass. He's got some time. Again, Claiborne's going to get him. Claiborne right through the same side. This time he beat Zeitler and Pulley. Nice job there, Adrian Claiborne. He has been getting some more reps these last couple of weeks in these passing downs, and look at him get right through the double team of Kevin Zeitler, of course, former Brown, former Bengal, and Spencer Pulley. So Spencer Pulley beat twice here. 2 sacks from the interior of this Browns defensive line. That's a great start for their defense, again, which is real hot after their 2 pick sixes last week. So 12-13, Baker's first chance to come out with the offense. Despite the win last week at home against Baltimore, they were not great. Nick Chubb, the lone bright spot, over 100 yards rushing, including a 60-plus yard touchdown run. But even at that, he only had like 13 carries, I think, to get those 113 yards or so. Again, 60 of which was on 1 play. So it'd be nice to get him going. Big power I formation here. Janovic right in front. They go Chubb right behind him. He's got some room. He runs into the first line of defense, but not after 4 yards there. Met at the line of scrimmage by that Giants defensive line there. Appeared to be Leonard Williams, D lineman, that met him first. Of course, Leonard Williams coming over from the Jets. Spent some time there, so pretty easy move there from locker room to locker room. They're going to go hunt up the middle. He's got the left side. He's going to be smacked down right away. Nice tackle there by that middle linebacker there, number 57 on the tackle. That is Ryan Conley. He is in his 2nd year out of Wisconsin. So under the brim of the hat, you can't tell that that's not Pat Shurmur anymore. That's Joe Judge, former special teams and wide receiver coach from the New England Patriots. So another team, and it's picked up. No, sorry, the Browns are on offense. I'm sorry. It's caught by Odell Beckham. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about wide receivers for the Giants, and then I saw the Browns catch it. My bad. Good pitch and catch out to the left side. Good to get Beckham going. He only had 3 catches last week. Need to reignite him a little bit today. Anyway, be interesting to see here another team attempting to pick off of the Belichick coaching tree. and it's been limited success over the years across the league. So we'll see if Joe Judge has more success there. Another tackle by that linebacker from Wisconsin, Ryan Conley, there as Hunt went left side for 4 yards. So we're going to trickle under 10 minutes here in the first quarter. Gosh, looks beautiful with that snow over there. This late December football is a beautiful thing. Right side, he's got a man. It's Landry. He's going to get real close to the first down. Are they going to give it to him? They are. Jarvis Landry. That was a long play from the opposite hash. Great throw. Look at Baker all the way back across the field, and he led him nicely, so he was able to turn and ensure that first down. So nice play there. Again, we are in week 15. It is December 20th. Going to be a beautiful, oh, coming from the backside on the corner blitz, and he couldn't escape it there. Haley got him. Baker did not see it coming until it was far too late, as he came way from the right side on that cornerback there. That is Grant Haley, third-year player out of Penn State, in that nickel or dime package, coming all the way from that right side. They go play action to Chubb. Plenty of time now, fires it deep. It's caught by Beckham. He's got a first down on 2nd and 18. What a whip across the middle there. And he pays the price when he catches the football, but nice play there across the middle as he zings it over there. And then taken down by Haley again, and then rookie Xavier McKinney there. One of their top draft picks this year. Xavier McKinney, of course, talented player from Alabama. He and Peppers are the safeties, two talented safeties here for this team. Here's DeAndre Baker with the tackle. Cornerback DeAndre Baker looks like he's been reinstated. Remember, he had some off-field issues in the offseason. But Madden either didn't know that, or he's made the cut, or he's gotten back from his legal troubles. But he's in the game there, and he makes his second tackle. Baker with plenty of time. He's going to go Hooper. Nice little play there. Hooper was the second man across the middle. Looked like Landry cleared it out from the right side there. You can see Landry on the short drag route pulls the other defenders and leaves plenty of room there for Hooper, kind of on that second slant behind it, or an angle route, whatever you want to call it. Now Chubb goes left side. He runs into some defenders, but he's going to get all the way up. Call it a first down. He's going to get 9.5 yards on first down there. He just kept running, and then he sort of rolled over top of the defenders, getting perilously close to another first down. Joe Judge / Pat Sherber on that sideline, looking in disgust. Whoop! And he got back. Lorenzo Carter on that right side got a little excited. I formation. They turn around and give it to Chubb. He's going to get hit right away in the backfield there. That's Fackrell, I think, on the other side from that outside linebacker position. It is Fackrell who makes that tackle. Kyler Fackrell, fifth-year player out of Utah State, 6'5", 245. So good size for Fackrell, and he came right around the outside. There was just nobody to block him, and he tackled Chubb for a loss. So now a 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers and Hunt. Hunt stays in to block. He helps Conklin on the right side. Zips across the middle, wide open. It's Landry. He's down to the 10. And maybe a face mask on the way down. It is against Jabril Peppers. Sorry, Pep. We loved you when you were in our laundry. Now we hate you again. If we were Browns fans, we hate him again because we hated him at Michigan. Then we liked him for the Browns, and now we hate him again. So we'll take that face mask, those extra 5 yards. The Browns are down to the 5. 1st and goal. 4 receivers now in the package. That's Peoples-Jones in the slot on the right side. They go to Hunt, right side. Touchdown. He walks in untouched. Kareem Hunt. Nice play there. Nice run there from Kareem Hunt. And the Browns get on the board first. Nice just power formation to the right side. Just find the guy in front of you and push him back. No real pulling up per se. Good inside zone scheme there. Seibert coming in to make it 7-0. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So nice 71-yard, 7-minute drive here after the Giants went 3 and out to start the game. Really, really nice, long, time-consuming, beautiful Kevin Stefanski drive. Mix of run, mix of pass, and Kareem Hunt's touchdown run gets the Browns on the board here first. So it is 7-0. I do want to say thank you so much to my subscribers. Again, this video that I'm recording this very second will drop later today. on Monday, June the 8th. And so I'm not sure where we're at now. We're getting perilously close to 100 subscribers, which is incredible, guys. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Like I said, I'm having a blast. And it's been a lot of fun. We're actually going to get a second TV and a second PlayStation potentially to be able to be simming more regularly as we get into the next season. As boom goes the ball from Seibert. So we're having a lot of fun. I've enacted an off-season GM, and we already have draft boards together. We're going to try to make it as realistic as possible for the Browns in the off-season in terms of what to do with some of the contracts. We'll be using their play from this sim season to kind of, determine whether or not they should come back, if they're free agents and things like that. So I can tell you, like Larry Ogunjobi, for instance, is a free agent at the end of this season, and we're going to definitely bring him back because he has been a stud and already has a sack, of course, here today. Leads the team in sacks, which is very exciting. So we're pretty pumped about that. And then we'll also do the draft based on needs, from the sim season. So we'll try to keep it as realistic as possible. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to do all the things you could do in a franchise mode, like trade everybody away that's not a starter for first-round picks and stuff like that. So we're going to try to make it as realistic as possible. Again, that's been the whole point of this sim, is to sort of recreate some realism here until we can get some real football in a couple more months. So, but again, thank you so much for hanging with me. I really, really appreciate it, and we're going to keep it going. And for those of you who have been asking about some handouts or some giveaways or something, been trying to think about what to do for that, and I have a couple emails in to EA to see if they can give me some download codes for the game. I've seen that certainly on my Twitter page, where people are able to give out download codes for the new game. So we're going to work on trying to get that so you guys can get a little love too. But again, I really appreciate it so much. And now enough about me. It's 3rd and 8. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. He's got time. Claiborne again. He's going to get him. Ball's down. Pick it up. No, it's picked up by Pulley, but a second sack for Adrian Claiborne already here in this first quarter, and that ball came out. And gosh, the Browns could have had a chance for somebody to pick it up. There was just nobody there. Oh, Miles almost had it, but Spencer Pulley, the center, Johnny on the spot there. But all that it really means is that the Giants will have to punt it away here. So big punt now, close to his end zone there, all the way down to JoJo Natson at his 15. Makes the first man miss. He's going to be taken down by the second man there. Good tackle by linebacker O'Shane Ziminis. Second-year player, was rookie last year out of Old Dominion. So good punt there, nearing his end zone. Riley Dixon, Syracuse punter, 6'4", 221. That's good size for a punter as well. So now Baker back into the shotgun. Looks like Beckham's way far out of the picture to the left. He goes to the second guy. That's Higgins. He's got a first down. Nice play there, as it looked like both of the receivers on the right running those conjunctive slant routes at the same time. Those double slants, which is a popular play here, it seems to be in this offense. Again, we've talked many times so far during the sim about, even though we've changed to Minnesota's playbook, it's still Freddie Kitchens and his schemes that are calling the plays, and that's maybe the #1 reason that we're going to a franchise mode for next year's sim, and we will have a pretty close to accurate schedule. The teams will all be right for the most part. Obviously, we don't know which weeks they're going to play them yet, but the division opponents will be right, and then the appropriately ranked from other division opponents will be there as well. So great pitch and catch over across the middle there. Beckham, he had a nice step on Baker there, and then he is finally taken down by the safety there, number 24, taking him to the ground. Baker, 3-step drop, firing right side. It's almost picked off. He had way too far in front of Landry, and it is almost picked off by Blake Martinez, new middle linebacker here for the Giants. Wow, that one was scary. That one was scary for sure. That was James Bradbury, the cornerback, number 24, who had come over. I think he's been with the Panthers before this. Good player. One of their cornerbacks. Bunch formation to the left now. It's got 2 tight ends in it. They got plenty of time. He's going to swing it out to the left side to Chubb. He makes one man miss, and he starts to run over a second one before he is pushed out of bounds. Nice play there. It's DeAndre Baker, the cornerback, on that side. But nice job from Baker. He released it to his dump-off option, but he did it with enough time that Chubb was able to turn around, see the defenders make the first guy miss, and then get all the way up close to a first down, as opposed to kind of an emergency bailout throw where all he can do is fall out of bounds. They go Chubb right up the middle. He's got the first down. Nice play there by Nick Chubb. So he goes right behind right guard Wyatt Teller. He is one of those players in question in terms of whether or not he earns a spot again next year. But nice particular play there as he bowls over Dexter Lawrence, the second-year player out of Clemson. Of course, Dexter Lawrence was the player taken with that 17th pick last year that we essentially, our pick was Odell Beckham. So I think that's worked out for us. Dexter Lawrence is a fine player, but he's not Odell Beckham. So that first-round pick that we gave away with the tackle there for the Giants, but not after a first down. So Hunt gets 5 on first down. Looks like that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Browns driving again down to the 21 here. It is 7-0 Cleveland. They have been in complete control so far offensively and defensively. Already 3 sacks of Daniel Jones and Baker. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt running, passing the football. They have been stellar so far to start this game. They're going to go delayed. Nope, this time they're going to play action. They're going to go right side to Hooper, who had been blocking, and then a release. They're going to pick up maybe just 2 or 3 of the 5 that they needed. Call it just a 2-yard gain to the right side. I actually kind of liked that play call. It just took a little bit too long to develop. There's Jabril Peppers on the tackle of Austin Hooper. So 3rd and 3 from the 19. Definitely in Seibert range, but 7 would be nice here. But points are a must. No turnovers here. Come on. Baker out of the shotgun. He gives delayed handoff right up the middle, and he is met in the hole very quickly. There's O'Shane Ziminis again for a TFL there. Back to the 21. So definitely Seibert coming in now to attempt this 38-yarder. Case Keenum, the holder. Nice luxury for this team to have a good, solid veteran backup, but we haven't had to use him yet this year. That'll be another thing that changes when we get to franchise mode for the next season, is the injuries are in play, the correct schemes, as I said before. So the scheme development, player XP developing from game to game. They'll get the development aspect. We'll be able to spend coaching XP on Stefanski. We'll actually be able to create Stefanski, at least the person who looks the closest to Stefanski. And in a lot of ways, all the stats will be taken. The other teams will have records. The other teams will have stats. It'll just be a lot more fun. The game will obviously be able to update those real time and put them up on the screen and stuff like that. So in many ways, a superior option. And it took us a long time to figure out how to sim a season and then still be able to get the 2021 opponents and the 2021 draft class. But we've got it figured out, again, thanks to my GM very much, who we're actually going to get an interview with here coming up in the next week or so as we prepare for the offseason. Bang goes Seibert down the field. And again, I've talked for too long. Damari Scott from 2 yards deep in his end zone. He's going to be smacked down right away at the 22. Nice tackle there. Taywan Taylor, he's shown up here in the last couple of weeks as a gunner here on the kick coverage, and you can see Prefer over there on the sideline. Well, I'm pretending he's on the sideline, celebrating that nice tackle there from Taywan. Okay, Taywan, you can leave the field now. So there's a good look there at middle linebacker Jacob Phillips. He leads this team in tackles, folks. He has been a very, very bright spot. Something really to build off of, looking forward to. They play action to Barkley. Jones with plenty of time. He's going to heave it deep back down the middle, and it's way over everybody's head there. What was scary is it actually was two Giants in the area and only 1 Browns defender. But harmlessly, Jones overthrows everyone there. Again, at the beginning of the season, you would have said that maybe middle linebacker was a position they would need to have addressed based on how Phillips did, but he has really played that middle linebacker position well, and definitely, I think, earned that starting spot. If anything, of the linebackers, I would say BJ. Nice tackle for a loss there. Olivier Vernon got him for a big-time 5-yard loss. Nice play. He's had 2 great run stops so far. Again, Vernon, one of those players who's got a high price tag. The GM and I have had a lot of conversations about whether he deserves a spot next year, or do we go younger and cheaper on the opposite side of Miles. Back to pass for Daniel Jones. Zips it to Barkley. He's going to be tackled right away. There he is, Jacob Phillips. Great open field tackle on Barkley. He's going to get 3, but that's a 4th and 12. This Giants offense has been puke so far to start this game. But as I was saying before Vernon made that nice play, I think that B.J. Goodson, actually, of the 3 linebackers, might be the most expendable. He just hasn't, unfortunately, gotten on the field much. As the Browns play so much nickel and dime with 1 and 2 linebackers, and he is the 3rd, seemingly right now, in this version of Madden, he is the third linebacker to check in behind Mac Wilson and Jacob Phillips. So we'll have to see. Again, those are the tough off-field decisions that my GM, who's getting paid with a case of beer, is going to have to make. So Baker back under center. He's got an I formation behind him. Janovic in the game as well. Slowly but steadily. Remember, he had that huge 4th and 2 run last week. Nice run to the left side, but he's tackled right away. Actually cut in, but a really good tackle there by the linebacker. I think it was Mayo, 55. Yep. So again, remember last week on that really, really nice. That's David Mayo, 6th-year player out of Texas State. That 4th and 2, and they handed off to Janovic. He went for 3 yards, fooled everybody. Whoa! Chubb had a big hole to the right. He cut it back to the left, and he ran into a massive humanity that included Leonard Williams and company over there. There's Leonard Williams right there. Talented player who kind of came over in a potentially salary cap dump, or they didn't want to re-sign him or whatever. And now he, again, went across the hallway from locker room to locker room here from the Jets to the Giants. Speaking of the Jets, the Browns will play them next week. Sam Darnold over across the middle. Hunt, and he's going to be very close but short of the first down there. Nice play as he was streaking across the middle from right to left. He's going to get 8 yards, but he needed 11 here. 4th and 3, Jamie Gillen presumably coming out for his first punt of the game. So again, of course, Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield will forever be linked as the first 2 quarterbacks taken in that draft, of course. So it'll just be real interesting, and Saquon Barkley for that matter. But it'll be interesting just to see how that one develops. Again, they played last year on Monday Night Football, and the Browns beat them. So Baker is 1-0 on Darnold in head-to-head games. So next week, again, the Browns will be right back here at MetLife Stadium. There'll just be a different colored jersey and a different colored signage in the stadium, as it'll be a Jets home game. Nice. I'm sorry, I totally missed that great punt by Gillen down to the 1. Look at that thing. Barkley right up the middle. He runs into Jacob Phillips at the 6, but he does get 5 yards there on first down. Probably their most effective play so far, a little 5-yard run right up the gut. Again, Jacob Phillips met him head on with a nice tackle there. So no fear from that middle linebacker out of LSU. Love to see him taking those runners on head on. And look at that total yards, 146 to -6. You can definitely blame. Nice play there, and he's caught again, and it's Phillips and then Delpit, the LSU rookie sandwich. Nice play there as they're going to stop him officially for no gain, but did drive him back further, so it certainly feels like a loss mentally, if nothing else. There's Andrew Thomas, rookie left tackle for these New York Giants. Bunch formation left, 5-step drop. He goes across the middle. He's got his man. It is caught. That's tight end Toilolo, I think, across the middle there. Yes, that is Toilolo. Stanford product, I believe. And he catches a nice play there up to the 18-yard line. Browns are about to get off the field again. But good poise and not enough pressure. And Daniel Jones is able to deliver a nice pass across the middle. 3 wide receivers. They go play action to Barkley. Oh, get him! Kevin Johnson got him for a sack down to the 11-yard line. Kevin Johnson was blitzing from that slot corner spot, and you can see that Barkley tried to take out his legs. Look at this, Barkley diving for the cut, and Johnson steps right over him and finds Jones, and that ball comes out again. Look at that, whoop, right over the top as tried to cut him down. Was Barkley out of the backfield after the play action. Now they go delayed handoff to Barkley, and he's smacked down right away there in the hole. Mac Wilson got him. That's another loss of 1. Nice play there at TFL for Mac. Another good smack by Mac. Not sure if I like that. May have to try it a couple more times. Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments about smack for Mac. A smack by Mac. Or a Mac attack. Maybe Mac attack's a little bit better. So 3rd and 17 now. Nobody back there. Come on, let's get some pressure on him. Let's get some pressure on him. Come on, come on. Jones firing it out left side. It is caught, but it's caught for a gain of 2 way over there on that far side. That's Darius Slayton, and Mac Wilson easily wrestles him out of bounds. Whoa, a little bit of chippiness after the play there. Slayton, some of the frustrations with how bad this Giant offense has been so far, boiling over. And Dixon to punt from inside his end zone. JoJo Natson was going to get a chance to return this one. Of course, the blockers, they were coming on the blitz, and so, well, no, he's going to get tackled right at the 38, call it the 40-yard line. But still great field position. Sure hands of JoJo, knock on wood. He has not fumbled any punts or kicks yet this year, which is a good thing. JoJo Natson. So 6:28 to play here in this first half, which is zipping right along. Browns up 10-0. Baker in the I formation. Right behind him are back on the field. Landry and Beckham in the game. Turn around this one, give this one to Chubb. He's going to follow Janovic into the hole, and he's going to be ripped down by Dalvin Tomlinson. Big Dalvin Tomlinson there in the middle of that Giants defensive line. He is a mountain of a man, more of a molehill of a man, I guess. 6'3", 318. Again, fourth-year player out of Alabama. Another talented defensive lineman out of the University of Alabama. And he was right there to gobble up Nick Chubb. There's Hunt out of the backfield. He's got a huge gain after the catch there. That angle route, nobody was with him, and he just knifed his way right down the center of the field like a warm knife through a snowy day. Look at that, right in front. Look at the linebacker, totally went for the ball. Great blocking downfield by Hooper, and then finally Blake Martinez chases him down, but not after a big gain there, down to the 32-yard line. Delayed handoff to Chubb. He goes up the middle again. He's going to be tackled by Tomlinson again. Leonard Williams was also there. So just enough, Nick Chubb here to keep this soft, to keep softening up the center and the middle of this defensive line, talented as it may be. Maybe the most talented spot of their roster, this defensive line. Turn around, give to Chubb again. He's going to go left side. He makes one man miss, and then he is tackled. The second time he's going to get two. Again, just a little bit of chipping away. These tackles will, or these 2-yard gains will turn into 3, will turn into 4. Just got to keep with it, okay? Keep establishing it there. As that tackle was made by, I don't know who that tackle was made by. Peace? Does it say Peace? Baker right side. It's caught for a first down. That's Peoples-Jones. He's down to the 11. Great play there, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Nice play for a first down. Rookie out of Michigan. He's starting to come alive here. He's had some, oh yeah, there, linebacker Chris Peace. I'll be danged. Great play there, Peoples-Jones. He has had a much better string of games here. Definitely ensuring that fourth spot to go quickly over the middle. It's Njoku down to the 3. Nice play there, David Njoku. So actually is 2nd and 2 from the 3, so they can get a first down at the 1-yard line. But Njoku with a nice catch there. He has been limited some in the offense. Again, we have attributed to that fact that, again, it is still Freddie Kitchens and his scheme calling the Minnesota playbook that Stefanski would likely run. Tackle, no play action. He's going to be sacked. He is going to be sacked by Blake Martinez there. Martinez did not bite on the play action and boot, and Baker just needed to throw that ball away and didn't. Ate it, and they're going back to the 11. Look at him right there. Janovic was wide open. Baker couldn't turn the hips in time to get that ball out to him. So 3rd and 10. But again, Freddie Kitchens and his scheme does not like a lot of 2 and 3 tight end. They're setting up the screen to the right side. It's Hunt. He's got it. 10, 5, tackled at the 4. So they don't get back to the original line of scrimmage after that sack. And they will have to settle, presumably, here for a Seibert field goal. But we're going to hit the 2-minute warning before that happens. So again, yes, you, Freddie, your scheme, which doesn't like to run double tight end or 13 personnel with 3 tight ends, is the reason that we're running a lot of single back 3 wide receiver with 1 tight end and Landry and Higgins, which is fine. That's a good formation, but I think we'll see more Njoku in that package once we switch to the Stefanski scheme and the things that he is more, things that care more to him. Again, just another reason that we're excited about next year when we get to do this in franchise mode. So now 13-10, Browns scoring every time they get down there, which is good, but they've had to settle for 2 field goals and only 1 touchdown. So we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them later in this game. Touchdowns obviously vastly superior to field goals, but points of any kind, again, we have said all season, any drive that ends in a kick is a fine drive by me, whether that's an extra point, whether that's a field goal, or whether that is a punt. So you see the breath there of those players. It is chilly here today, light snow, beautiful day here. at MetLife Stadium. And the Browns, 1:57 to play. They have a 13-0 lead. Again, they will get the ball in the second half. That has been a consistent Stefanski thing so far this season, deferring to the second half at all times. Because it's easier for me to set up the game into spectator mode when I know that I have to kick, and I can make sure I get the video started and all that stuff. That's why the kickoffs are usually in first-person mode. But again, another thing that'll go away because we can set up spectator mode before any of that starts in franchise mode. So Damari Scott takes it out to the 26th. There's Taywan Taylor again with a good tackle, and especially there's Golden Tate, Sterling Shepard, some talented players that we have not called their names at all here. 1:54, Jones out of the shotgun. They need to get something going. They have been really bad on offense so far. Almost intercepted, is batted away 2 or 3 different times. Couldn't tell if it was Delpit or Ward that knocked it down initially. Had an opportunity, again, both of those players with pick sixes last week. And I think maybe they were dreaming about another one again today, because I think they could have secured that and easily walked in, but just couldn't. Knox goes to the turf harmlessly. 2 backs next to Jones in the shotgun. He's going to go to the right side. That's Barkley out of the backfield. He's going to step out at the 32. So a little 6-yard gain on second down. We're at 1:45. Clock stops.
Ready. 10 Lobo. Here we go.
Jones out of the shotgun. He's got plenty of time. Let's get some pressure. Come on. He fires it again. That's Barkley out of the backfield on the angle route. But again, Browns tackle him. Clock runs. Giants do have all 3 timeouts, but they have not yet used them yet. It is a first down. You can see Browns clearly in zone there. Terrence Mitchell just waited, then finally engaged. So they do go no huddle. We're down to 121, 120 as he takes the snap. Jones back to pass, fires deep across the middle. Left side, it's caught. It's caught over there on that left side. That's Golden Tate. Nice play there. Delpit takes him down 33 yards. There he is. We had talked about where was he, and he goes deep down the left side. Nice play there. They caught him again in that zone behind Greedy Williams, in front or to the side of Grant Delpit over there on that side, and the Giants call their first timeout. There's Golden Tate. Nice play there. Talented player, University of Notre Dame. Spent some time with the Giants. Spent some time with the Lions. Now he's on the Giants. Golden Tate. Good player there, and he shows why. Good pass by Daniel Jones to find that little soft spot in the zone between the 2 corner defenders. They're going to the screen again. It's 2. Barkley caught it, and he's going to be smacked down right away in the hole. I think that was Mac Wilson that got him. Second timeout called there by the Giants, and they are down now in scoring range for sure to the 18. This has been by far their best drive here in this 2-minute offense. Maybe something they want to think about employing in the second half. Browns have been definitely into this bend but don't break before during the season. Let's see if this is another situation. You can see Kevin Johnson on that right side. Is he going to blitz? No, he's going to pull back. They're going to get him. No, Myles Garrett almost gets him. Daniel Jones flings it out of bounds because Myles Garrett was right in his grill. That would probably make me throw the ball out of bounds too if Myles Garrett was running right at me. As he got around Fleming, the right tackle, with ease that time. Myles Garrett, he's been more effective these last few games than he certainly was at the beginning of the season. Very cold. Maybe getting back into some football shape. Who knows? 5-step drop for Jones. He's got time. He goes across the middle. Again, it's down to the 1. They tackle him at the 1. They tackle him at the 1. That's talented tight end Evan Ingram down to the 1-yard line. Clock running. There he is. Look at him wide open there as he got in front of Phillips and between Mac Wilson. So again, they found that little spot in the zone. Sendejo came up to help make the tackle. So clock running. They did not call their last time out. They give it to Barkley. He's cut down in the backfield. He's going to get him for a loss. Nice play there. Carl Joseph came around the edge, and then Taki knocked him down for a loss of 1. Giants call their last timeout. 16 seconds left. Do they try to score another touchdown play to score another touchdown, or do they just come right in and bring Rosas in for the chip shot field goal? We'll find out here in a moment. But nice play there. Carl Joseph came around the edge and knocked down Saquon Barkley's momentum enough. Oh, they're going to go for it. Here we go. Come on, Browns. 2nd and goal from the 2. There is probably time if they throw it quick. Back to pass for Jones. He's going to roll left. He goes left side. Wide open touchdown. Golden Tate. Looked like the Browns were in a zone again there, and he got it in front of B.J. Goodson. So touchdown Giants there, and even though they had been manhandled for 90%, 80% of this first half, one drive here, under 2 minutes, they go right down the field. 2 nice plays there. Well, of course, the touchdown and then the big 33-yarder to Golden Tate to get them down into Browns territory. And so the Browns maybe a little bit too soft there on that prevent defense, that soft zone, and it bit them that time. I think you can man up with this team, but Joe Woods opted to be a little bit soft there, and it bit them. So even though the Browns have been so dominant here in this first half, they were only up 6. 13 seconds left. I would assume that they will just come out and take a knee. They will get the kick in the second half. So again, one would assume that we will just get a knee and we'll come back to the second half at 13-7. So we shall see for sure. But yeah, again, if the Browns, as well as you've played, you'd feel a lot better if this wasn't just a 6-point lead. But that's where those field goals instead of touchdowns, 21-7, would feel a heck of a lot better than 13-7. Rosas bangs the ball down the field. 13 seconds. JoJo Natson's going to take it from his 2. Come on, JoJo. Let's get something going. A little bit of a juke to the right side. He gets up to the 33. By far his best return in quite a few weeks as they're up past the 30. But again, only 8 seconds left. Hard-pressed for me to think that the Browns will do anything other than take a knee here. Again, they do get the second half kick. Let's just be smart here, boys. Let's be smart. We got the 13 personnel in. Definitely looks like they're going to run. I don't know why they don't just take a knee. They're going to turn around and give the ball to Nick Chubb. I guess Chubb has the ability to take it to the house every time. He's going to get 12, 13 yards. They do call timeout. 2 seconds left. I think they're in Hail Mary range, I guess. Nice run there by Nick Chubb on a run that was just supposed to run the clock out, but he gets 12, 14 yards up to the 45. And that's going to be enough. That's Baker has plenty of arm to get this thing from midfield. From the 40 at least. He's got a 60-yard gun for sure. So 4 wide. They only rush 3, and Hunt stays in. He's going to throw it deep down the field to the end zone. Drop. That thing batted around a lot of times, and it's only Mayfield's 2nd incompletion of the game, and it was on a Hail Mary there to end it. So 13-7. The Browns have a lead here at MetLife Field. We'll be back with the second half kick here in just a moment on Nagy on Sports. All right, 13-7 lead. Browns, start of the second half. Here comes Rosas booting the ball down the field. JoJo Natson from his 5. This time he had a good return. Last time he's up to the 25. He's going to get smacked down at the 30. Called the 31 as his momentum carried him across during that tackle. So a couple of nice returns there for JoJo. Again, the one that got them to the 33 last time, then a 14-yard run by Chubb. And then they were able to get close enough for Baker to throw the Hail Mary, and it batted around the end zone 3 or 4 or 5 times before falling harmlessly to the turf. So Baker turns around. They're going to go play action to Chubb. Now he's going to release to Chubb, or throwing it to the released Chubb. And he's going to get just a couple of yards, call it a gain of 7 on first down. Nice play there. 2 catches for Nick Chubb so far in this game. Again, that one earlier, we made a guy miss on that left side, an important first down play. Beautiful, beautiful snowy day here in New York. Actually, New Jersey. Is the stadium still in New Jersey? I think it still might be in New Jersey. Somebody can correct me on that, but I'm not going to look it up right now. But I'm pretty sure that the stadium is actually still in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So zip it out to the right side. That's Andy Janovic with a catch. Very rare to see that. Actually, might be his first one of the year. It's a 2-yarder, and it sets them up in a nice 3rd and short. So that time Janovic was the check down option to the right side, and he gets 2 yards, 3rd and 1 upcoming. Double tight end to the right side and I formation. You can see Njoku there on the end of the line, bottom of your screen. Turn around and give it to Chubb. He's going to get the first down, barely. 2 yards, he only needed 1, and he powers through for the first down. Met there again by Dexter Lawrence. Again, that first-round pick of number 17. It was the Browns' pick to have last year until they gave it to them for some guy named Odell Beckham Jr., which, again, I think is going to continue to pay off. even though he was hurt last year, still had a pretty decent season. I think he's going to be even better this year, or has been even better this year, and I think he'll even be better moving forward. So another 2-yard run to the right. Again, just kind of chiseling away. There's Ryan Conley from Wisconsin there. Just sort of chiseling away with this running game, trying to wear down this Giants defensive line, hoping that it pays off later. Shotgun formation now. Higgins checks in, Hunt checks in. Cooper on the right side of Conklin there. They're going to go to Hunt. He's going to cut back, and he's going to get smacked down in the hole there. Leonard Williams read that play beautifully. And Hunt is going to lose a yard there as he went to the right on that inside zone, opted to try to bend it back on that cutback, and it did not work. It did not work. Williams did not bite on it at all. Back to pass here, 3rd and 9. Baker, time has got firing deep down the middle. It's almost picked off, knocked down by Baker. Looked like it was over the head of Peoples-Jones, and very lucky that that one was just knocked down. Again, pretty strong connection between the Browns winning and Baker not turning the football over. So that one lucky that it gets knocked down. So Gillen comes back in. His first punt, he put him down at the 1. Let's see what he can do this time. Punting from about his 33. The ball comes up, and it's going to sail over the head and into the end zone. I got all hyped up. Sorry, that was my bad. I jinxed it probably by getting you all hyped there, Jamie, with your flowing locks. What a mang. What a nice looking mang. All right, so the Giants, fresh off their end of half touchdown, come back out onto the field. Let's see if they try to stick with some of that. There's a 13 personnel, 3 tight ends to the left side, big power formation. They're going to pass out of it. Look at Vernon getting chopped down there. Sheesh. Cut down, sorry, not chopped. Cut down there. Vernon just bit it as Barkley took him out. But Jones's pass is incomplete to the right side. So again, Browns defense started off really, really well, and in that last 2-minute drive, literally like 1:50 to go in the half, and the Giants drove right down the field with ease and got their touchdown. So let's see if they're going to try to build off that momentum. They go Barkley up the middle. He runs right into Claiborne, and Claiborne rides him to the ground. 9 carries, 9 yards for Barkley. That's what we love to see. Claiborne, very much a factor so far in this game as he gets a tackle there, and he has 2 sacks already in the game. 11-11, now clock runs under 11 minutes. Jones has got 2 running backs on either side of him. Flag is going to be holding. We'll see. He's going to go Ingram, who was in the backfield, and Ingram was tackled right away by Johnson. They are going to call holding. Ooh, Kevin Zeitler. Sorry about your luck. The Browns do decline it, though, because it brings up 4th and 7. So 4th and 7, easier to swallow than 3rd and 19, although I would have liked to see these pass rushers get another chance. But that's okay. So good job there by the Browns to stifle any momentum that the Giants may have had from that first half touchdown drive. And Dixon punts it away here down to JoJo Natson, who's going to take it from his 22. He's going to make one man miss. He spins around there and beat Haley. And then he is finally knocked out of bounds at the 36. There's linebacker Peace. Somebody didn't change his number. He's 58 on the Giants roster. That's why I was confused earlier. Didn't get that number changed. It's okay. The roster has still been impeccable otherwise. Appreciate the roster done by that gentleman. 3-step drop for Baker. He's going to zip it right side. He's got Hooper. Hooper's going to get tackled right away by Bradbury and Martinez. Call it a gain of 3. So these short passes, kind of just an extension of the running game, just buttering them up so that these long play-action shots can work later. But again, sure-handed Austin Hooper. Man, he's been a good player for the Browns this year. Great play, or a great free agent pickup by Andrew Berry. Now they go Hunt left side. Hunt's going to get close to the first down as he just runs straight to that left side. Nice play there inside zone scheme. And he just followed the hole. Didn't even make a cut, just ran straight until he got tackled. Nice little gain of 6. Makes it a 3rd and 1 from the 46 now as we tick closer to 9 minutes remaining. Look at that balance, 20 runs, 20 passes. Here's the bunch formation. Hunt stays in, he goes, and he gets it to Landry out of that bunch on the right side. First down, Browns. Nice play there, Jarvis Landry with his 3rd catch. of the game. So nice play out of that bunch. He had 3 different options. Actually kind of put it behind Landry to keep him from getting smashed on that on that left side if he had continued that way. So again, good pocket and accuracy awareness. Sometimes you got to throw your receiver open. Sometimes you just got to throw your receiver into a position and not get smashed. And that's what Baker did there. Chubb goes left side. Nate Ebner with the tackle there. So again, we talked about Joe Judge being the Patriots special teams coach, and so he obviously knows Nate Ebner well, brought him over with him. Nate Ebner, a great special teams player, actually went to my high school in suburban Columbus, Ohio, in Hilliard. I'm older than he is, but he went to that high school, so we take a little pride in the NFL guys from our school, like most schools I would imagine do. Interesting story about Nate Ebner is he actually never played high school football, and he barely played college football. If you remember, he just walked on to Ohio State the last, I think just maybe 1 or 2 years he played in his career, because he's like a world-class rugby player. And in high school, when he could have been playing high school football for our team, he was traveling all over the world doing like world-level rugby stuff for like junior national teams and stuff like that. So cool dude, obviously a talented athlete, and there's some pretty fun stories if you're watching like the Big Ten Network about the season that he made the team, and Jim Tressel kind of talking about him, and they're trying to teach him what zone is and like different things about defense. But special teams he could excel, because he said, see that guy with the ball, go run really fast and tackle him, and he was very good at that. And he's obviously made a name for himself. He's got a lot of Super Bowl rings, played a lot of years with the Patriots, and now comes over with Joe Judge to help bring some of that culture to the Giants. So sorry, long talk there, and in that span, the Browns stalled and punted away. Not the best punt, sails out of bounds at the 31. Daniel Jones and the Giants offense back out on the field. Man, I feel like I've been super rambly today. Sorry about that. Nice tackle there. That's another Mac attack as Barkley gets a maybe 1 yard gain, but Mac Wilson filled the hole over on that right side and hit him hard. So not great run blocking so far by this Giants offensive line. Again, they are young. Andrew Thomas, number 4 overall pick this year on that left tackle. Hernandez, who they took last year. So young players. Now Barkley's got a little bit of room. Makes one man missing the hole. That was Phillips. Phillips looking a little silly, and it is going to be a 1st and 10. So as soon as I say that, they have a nice blocking scheme, and Barkley goes through and makes Phillips miss right there before Delpit and Johnson are able to knock him down. But again, not after a 1st down run there by Barkley. So he's starting to improve a little bit as this game goes on as well. Bunch formation to the right. 5-step drop for Jones. He's going to fire it across the middle. He's got Tate on that quick slant drag route from left to right. And Golden Tate already with now his 3rd catch, again, including that touchdown at the end of the first half. Credit Carl Joseph with the tackles. They are right at midfield. 2nd and 1. We are at 5:16 and counting to play here in the 3rd quarter. 13-7 Browns. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers and Barkley next to him. He's going to go to Barkley, left side out of the backfield. Nice open field tackle there by Kevin Johnson, but I think it's enough. It is enough for a 1st down. Barely. I'm not sure if I would celebrate that too aggressively there, Saquon. But nice open field, sure tackle there by Kevin Johnson, and Greedy Williams came over to help clean up as well. But again, just enough for a 1st down by inches. 1st and 10. They're going to turn around. They're going to go play action. Jones going to roll to the left. Come on, get him. Got him. Fumble again. Get the ball. Picked up by Saquon and then taken down by Phillips. Wow, nice sack again. Larry Ogunjobi. Ball comes out after the sack. Look at this. Larry O told you he wants to get re-signed this offseason. Picked up by Barkley and then tackled there very quickly by Phillips. 2nd and 18. 2nd sack of the game for Ogunjobi. 5-step drop. Little bit of a blitz. Nice play there. Myles Garrett running with Toilolo 15 yards down the field. Interesting defensive play call there. Look at this play by Garrett. Look at him. He's 15 yards down the field. He knocks that ball away. He's playing like a linebacker better than some of our linebackers. Nice play, Myles Garrett there. 3rd and 18. Clearly Daniel Jones was not expecting that coverage. He's back to pass out of the shotgun. He's got time again. Claiborne's going to get him for his 3rd sack of the game. Adrian Claiborne. Holy smokes. 4th and 25, another multi-sack drive here for the Browns. Again, all of the sacks coming from the middle. Actually, Johnson had one from the outside. But most of these sacks are coming from the middle as they're just punishing the guards in center for the Giants. Dixon's going to punt it all the way back from his 25. They were up in midfield seemingly 2 plays ago. JoJo, fair catch at the 13. Browns will take over again. Haven't had much going in a while. So let's get some offense here, boys. Come on. Credit the Giants with some halftime adjustments, certainly, as the Browns have been pretty inept here on offense. Here's this 13 personnel. Let's see if they throw out of it or run out of it. 2 tight ends right, 1 tight end left. They're going to run to the 2 tight end side, and Blake Martinez is going to meet him right away after a gain of 3. Blake Martinez, again, talented linebacker, been with Green Bay, coming over to run the middle of this Giants defense, and he's got another nice tackle there. They're actually going to only credit him with a gain of 2. So again, chipping away just 2 and 3 yards at a time. They're going to go Chubb again. He's got more room this time. I don't know why he juked. He could have just gone straight, but he did juke. And then he was taken down there by safety Xavier McKinney and company. But again, it looked like if Chubb had just ran straight, he would have easily had a first down. Instead, juked to the outside and then was tackled. So 3rd and 2 upcoming. Clock running under 2 minutes now. Bunch formation to the right. They do all kinds of fun things out of this bunch to the right. There he is. No, it went to Beckham. I thought it was Landry. It was wide open again. They'd run that play earlier. This time he goes to the left side to Beckham, who looked like he was on a long in that dig route. But it floats incomplete, so the Browns will punt again. So they have been not good so far offensively in this second half after driving seemingly at will in the first half. Going to punt the ball from his 10-yard line. Left foots this thing down the field. Nice punt. All the way down is Scott to his 15. Makes one man miss. He's going to be tackled. Made Tavier Thomas miss, and he's tackled at the 26 by Taywan Taylor, the other gunner. So nice play there by Scott, but a nice big booming punt to flip the field from the Scottish Hammer.
Ready? 10 Lobo.
Jones now out of the shotgun. 1:38 in the 3rd quarter. They're still only down 6 points. They go play action. He rolls to the left, and then he's going to fire it to the left side, and it's caught there. That's the 3rd tight. Oh, no, Sterling Shepard. I'm sorry. 87. Some receivers still were 80. Sterling Shepard there. Oklahoma product. Very talented slot receiver. And he gets his first catch of the day, 4 yards to the left side. Again, as they went play action right side, and then Jones kind of rolled to the left and then fired that easy ball out to Shepard. Good play in rhythm. Good play call in rhythm there to get yourself going. Tackled down by Mack Wilson in the hole, but Saquon does fall forward for a gain of 4. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 upcoming here. Again, some much better play calls here in this second half. Of course, you'll know the offensive coordinator for the Giants, the one and only Jason Garrett. So interesting that you would go from the Cowboys to the Giants, but maybe the coaches don't care as much about the rivalry, certainly as the fans do. Tackled in the hole. He's going to be short. Nice play there. Vernon and Carl Joseph smacked him down as it was 3rd and 2, and they got 1. Nice play there. We'll see if they just choose to go for it, if they're going to punt it away this 35-yard line. Maybe a fake upcoming here. Watch for that one, Browns. Here we go, down to 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5. Are they going to get the punt off? 4, 3. They do. Last play here of the quarter. They do punt it away. Browns looked like they were doing a little bit of a defensive block because no gunners or no defensive players are down there, and JoJo just catches it and falls forward to the 16. So that's the end of the 3rd quarter. No scoring at all in that 3rd quarter. So nice job by the Browns to recover after the touchdown drive, but now offensively they need to get something back here. They need some more points here. 13-7, I'm not sure is going to get it done. We'll have to see, though. Bunch formation to their right. Let's do something out of it. They do go out of it, but they go way to the right side, and Higgins catches it, but unfortunately is out of bounds. So that ball came out late from Baker, and Higgins did his darndest to try to drag the toes, but it was not successful there. So Baker now back under center. 3 wide receivers in the game. Landry is in the slot on the left side. Hooper on the right side next to Conklin. They're going to turn around and give to Chubb. He's going to run right side. He's going to get tackled. Conklin could not hold his block there on the linebacker. And O'Shea Ziminis, again, that second-year player out of Old Dominion, with a nice play on that left side of the Giants defense as he got around the block of Austin Hooper, and now 3rd and 10. Browns again struggling on offense in this half. Hooper inside. Hunt releases. They're going to go deep across the middle. It's caught. It's a first down. It's Rashard Higgins. Nice play there. Great protection. Gave that long developing play a chance to develop. A long in route from that far right side. Rashard Higgins with a great catch right in the middle of that zone there. First down, Browns up to the 37. They needed it. Feels like forever since we've had a first down. Turn around, give the ball to Nick Chubb right side. He's got a little bit of a room. He breaks the first tackle of Martinez, and then Ziminis takes him down again. Only called a 4-yard gain, but nice play there. Again, we talked about these 2-yard runs becoming 4-yard runs as the game progresses. That's exactly what you want there for Nick Chubb. Just keep pounding the ball. Again, broke the tackle of Blake Martinez. A little bit of a formation shift. They're going to bring 2 tight ends over to the left side, and Beckham comes in way to make a little tight formation to the left. They're going to run to that side. Chubb's got the outside. He's untouched. Broken the tackle at the 50, up to the 44, up to the 43 there. Nice run there. Really interesting play call. They changed the formation completely. And to see that it was man coverage, so no defenders were over there, and then it was just like, Chubb, outside zone, I got this one all day. Breaks the tackle of McKinney, and then DeAndre Baker takes him down into Giants territory. First down, Browns. Chubb again, right side, hit immediately in the hole by Martinez for a loss of 1, maybe a gain of a half a yard or so. A long 2nd and 9. Looking deep into the eyes, deep into your eyes. What are you thinking, Nick Chubb, right now? Probably thinking there's a giant pile of weights I need to go lift. All right, Hunt back in now. Peoples-Jones also in the game. They're going to go delayed handoff up the middle to Hunt, and again he jukes to the right. I think if he'd just gone straight, he wouldn't have gotten tackled. Call it a gain of 3. Looked like it had a lot more potential than that. That hole opened up. Blake Martinez with another nice tackle, but again, the little metric inside these computer players that tell them to juke sometimes, just run straight. Sometimes too much juking is too much juking. Good play action to Chubb, then they're going to fire it back to the left side. He's got Beckham for a first down. Nice play there. Great play action. That's worked to perfection there. Sucked linebackers up enough to give that nice space. Beckham on that slant from left to right. Great play there as he's wide open before being taken down by Xavier McKinney. Again, 2nd round pick. The safety out of Alabama. Talented player there. But not after the LSU player gets the first down. As these LSU-Alabama pro battles happen all over the field, especially at the skill positions. Receivers and cornerbacks facing each other, it feels like. That's another first down to Beckham to the left side. Nice play there. His 5th catch now. Good to see him. He only had 3 last week. Good to see him getting back in the mix. And the Browns' drive here with this mix of run and pass has been great as they are now up 1st and goal at the 7. So double tight ends and Janovic in there. This big 22 personnel. They run Chubb right up the middle behind Janovic. He's going to roll up to the 3. Nice 4-yard run there. 2nd and goal. Nick Chubb. So hard to get these yards here in short yardage. Almost easier to score touchdowns from the 10 to 12 to 15-yard line than it is to score from the 1, 2, and 3-yard line I have found in the NFL. So they got 4 wide receivers. Peoples-Jones on the left slot along with Landry and Beckham. Higgins out to the right side. Beckham has got time. He's going to go. It's Peoples-Jones. Touchdown. Mayfield, I meant to say Baker, I said Beckham, looked like he was going to roll right. That took a little bit of the eyes of the safety. Look at him going back to the right, and then he makes a huge hole in the zone there. Great play by Baker. You can see Landry actually slipped in the snow over there. So now the Browns are going to go for 2. The metric says it's time to go for 2 here to get up to a 21-7 lead. They're going to go Hunt. He's going to be tackled right away, losing 3 yards. Terrible choice there. 19-7. But nice play, beautiful play call there. If you have a chance, rewind it here. That was a really nice play call. Baker looked to the right, kind of rolled to the right, and you can see the defenders responded to that, went to that side of the field, and it just opened up a huge space for Peoples-Jones, and he was just wide open. So great catch there by the rookie from Michigan. Good to see him getting involved again more and more in this offense as the season progresses, as they'll have some interesting decisions to make again. Rashard Higgins is one of the players that we will need to decide if we're going to re-sign him, and the development of Peoples-Jones, of course, directly correlates to whether or not Higgins is kept or not. I think we're leaning into keeping him, but it's never a bad thing to have too many talented players. So Seibert approaches and bangs the ball down the field. 19-7, 9:03 to go. Giants need some touchdowns here. Let's see what happens. Great tackle there of Scott by Sheldrick Redwine in special teams play. So starting from the 30, exactly 9 minutes to go. Daniel Jones had one good drive at the end of the first half. Other than that, he's been pretty bad. The Browns getting sacks all over the place. Let's get some more of that, huh? More sacks. That's fun. Sacks are fun. It's got to be a great feeling as a defender, too, to get a sack. There's a chance for one. Claiborne smacks him as they were setting up the screen. And Daniel Jones just paid the price as Claiborne cleated him right as he threw it. They did get 8 yards on the screen to Barkley, but Daniel Jones pays the price, and he's tackled inbounds. So again, at this point, anything that stays in bounds is music to the Browns' ears as that clock ticks down. 6th catch of the game for Barkley out of the backfield. Left side, they go to Barkley. Was open, but I don't think he had turned around in time. Jones got rid of that ball a little prematurely as Barkley was not turned around and prepared to find that football yet.
Let's go.
3rd and 2, clock did stop though. 8:17 in the 4th. Still plenty of time, but they got to get something going here if they want to get back into this football game, do the Giants. 3rd and 2. Zips it right side to Ingram. He's going to be tackled short. Yeah, tackled short. Joseph got him first, and then Mac Wilson ripped him down for no gain there as they went Evan Ingram quickly out. He was lined up in the backfield, and Mac Wilson with a great tackle there. Let's see if the Giants go for it here. They are going to punt. So 7:41 and counting. The Giants decide to punt the ball. No fakes. Dixon bangs it down the field. JoJo calls for a fair catch, and it bounces at the 2 and into the end zone. So Baker, 7:31. Just put this thing in slow motion now. Handoffs, let the play clock run down. No need to do anything aggressive now. Clock is your best friend. Let's just run this bad boy out and get out of town. Of course, we're coming back to town again. The Jets here next week. Baker turns around, gives to Chubb. He's going to make one man miss in the hole. It got around Williams. A little shoving after the play from Williams and Conklin, who gets 3 yards there before he is taken down by Ziminis, who's had a good game, O'Shane Ziminis. Remember that name because he was in a bunch of Browns mock drafts. He was one of those sexy picks that a lot of the Browns mock guys liked. The Giants got him. Baker out of the shotgun. He's going to wait and then delayed handoff to Hunt. He's going to get real close to the first down, and he is smacked down there. He's going to call it 3rd and 1. Then Julian Love, the other free safety on this roster other than McKinney there with a nice tackle there. Julian Love, number 20 in his second-year rookie last year, second year out of Notre Dame. So 3rd and 1, there's that bunch formation to the right with Hooper on the inside of it. They do like to pass out of it, but they are going to turn around. Chubb's got the first down and more. He's right behind Conklin, and he's going to get knocked down at the 41-yard line. Great play there on that inside zone scheme as he just powered his way to the right side. Look at all those blocks, and look at Conklin getting downfield. Again, that's a staple of the zone blocking scheme. Get to the next level as quickly as you can if there's not anybody in front of you. Great play there. Here's this 13 personnel. They're going to turn around. They're going to give it to Chubb. He's going to go left side. He makes Baker miss in the hole, and he's going to get 8. Nice run there. Chubb getting very close to 100 yards in the game now. This is exactly what you want on a put-away drive, is for Nick Chubb to be fresh and electric, and they have done this one to a T so far, and you can see Madden X Factor. He is glowing, which means he's going to be continuing to be dominant until he gets tackled for a loss. Janovic leads. They go play action out of it this time. Plenty of room. Way over the head. Way over the head of Beckham that time. Not sure what that was about. I think Baker maybe just got a little excited. He's like, oh, this play action pass is going to work super well. But Beckham was double covered, and he just sailed it over all three of those players' heads. So a little bit of excitement there maybe for Baker. 3rd and 2 again now with this bunch. And even Beckham is tight end to the left. Are they going to run out of it or pass out of it? They are going to play action out of it. Come for the right side. He's hit as he throws, and that causes him to go a little bit. He had the man open. He had Landry open, but he was hit as he threw the ball on that right side, and that took the trajectory just off enough to be out of the hands. So nice play, nice stymieing of the drive there. Gillen's going to punt, 4:49. Again, just a yard short of midfield, so just trying to pooch something up into the corner is Gillen. Up into the icy winter air, and it goes out at the 14. So nice punt there by Gillen to get him inside the 20. Giants will take over at 4:44 to go in the fourth. How about that? Fourth quarter, 4:44 from the 14. If only they were down by 4 or 14 or 24. But they're not. They're down 11. They got a lot of work to do. 2 scores for sure needed. Jones back to pass. He's going to go right side. He overthrows his man on that right side. Couldn't even tell who it was. It was so badly out of bounds. I couldn't even get a read on the receiver's number over there. There's Miles. Hey, Miles, let's get a sack, buddy. Get something going. Again, 3 for Claiborne, 2 for Ogunjobi. In the middle. Let's get some more, boys. Come on. Back to pass. Jones. He's going to roll to the left. He's going to fire it across. It hits off the helmet. It's almost picked. It hit off Barkley's helmet, and then it was almost picked off. Greedy Williams and Mac Wilson were both in the area, but that pass bounced off the back of Barkley's helmet. Clearly, he was not turned around and ready, and very lucky that that one wasn't intercepted. Brown's hungry for an interception here on defense. 3rd and 10 now. Pass rusher's going to pin their ears back. Come on, let's get after him, boys. They're going to blitz 2 linebackers. There's the screen, and he is going to get it out to the screen, and then Barkley jukes out of bounds short of the first down. Bad field awareness there for Saquon as he jukes himself out of bounds to avoid being hit, but he's 3 yards short. So now 4th and 3 from their own 21. Giants have got to go for it here, and they do. 2 wide receivers stacked to the right side. Jones out of the shotgun. He's got time. He's going to go right side. It's incomplete. It's incomplete as he overthrew Sterling Shepard there, who was open, but just an incomplete pass there by Daniel Jones, and that's probably going to do it here as the Browns have the ball automatically in field position or in field goal position. If all they did, they could just start kneeling or handing the ball off, but it looks like maybe they're going to get a little bit more aggressive than that. Again, now the bunch formation is to the left. Again, Hooper's on the inside of it. We go left side, and it's at the feet of Hooper. Bad pass. Again, I'm not sure why they don't just hand the ball off here and run this clock out. Again, maybe you're trying to get Baker in a rhythm. Who knows? Just hand the ball off. This should be the Chubb and Hunt show for 422. Get out of here with a win. Oh, by the way, you'd be 10-4 if you got out of here with a win. That's crazy. What is he doing? He's going to get sacked by Ziminis. What? He just rolled and shuffled and rolled and shuffled and rolled. What are you doing, Bakes? He never throws the ball away, ever. It's part of that gunslinger mentality. And it is a setting in Madden. It's a character trait of a quarterback throwing the ball away. And he, apparently it says never for him. So now 3rd and 18. Baker fires left side. It's over the head of Peoples-Jones, and so they got the ball at the 21. They've gone backwards 8 yards, and so Seibert will come in presumably to attempt this 46-yarder. So the Browns got aggressive, didn't waste much clock, but also only went backwards. So again, I'm not sure why you don't just hand the ball off, get out of town with the W. Seibert's kick is up. Seibert's kick is good. 22-7 now. So still a 2-score game. But you got to get some 2-point conversions. So, 3:33 to go. Daniel Jones and company have got lots of work to do. Browns defense itching for some more sacks or turnovers or something, as they've played very, very well, except for one drive. And I'm excited to call it for you here this last 3:33. Again, a win today, which looks like it's coming. Browns will be 10-4 in our sim season. Again, they started 0-2, guys. And then they came back. They won 6 in a row to the bye. Then they lost 2 in a row after the bye. And now here, a little 2-game win streak is rolling after they beat the Ravens last week in a huge game on Monday night. And now it appears as that they are going to beat the Giants here. And then next Sunday they'll have the Jets, and then they finish at home with the Steelers. So gosh, 12-4 could be in play. Again, we're using the checkdowns. We're going to use the checkdowns playoff format in terms of this. That's the group who's been doing the Sims with the NFL, but they only do 4-minute quarters. Boo. And they don't have original commentary. Boo. But they do have everybody's record, so we're going to use those teams for our playoffs if the Browns do make it, because the Ravens are crazy good. I think they're like 12-2 or 12-3 or something in their sim so far.
Here we go.
So anyway, the Browns, best they can do here is a wild card. Crowds would be crazy to make a wild card at 12-4 because the Ravens are like 14-2. But one of those two was to us, baby. So anyway, that's where we're at. 2:52. Daniel Jones shotgun. My point is that even though the Browns have a good record, the playoffs are not guaranteed yet. We still got to take care of business here. But 10-4 after week 15 is a pretty awesome thing. And I think I can pretty, you know what, I'm just going to go out on a limb and I can say that I can speak for all Browns fans when I would say that if we're 10-4 after week 15 this year, that Kevin Stefanski should get a lifetime contract. So Barkley up across the middle again. He's going to get a first down there, but the clock ticks. We are down to the 2-minute warning here at MetLife Stadium. These New York Giants down 22-7, but they are into Browns territory now. Down to the 36, so let's see if the Browns can get a stop here. No more points. No onside kicks. No more drama needed here. Let's just finish it. Left side, caught and tackled right away by Denzel Ward, but Slayton has enough for the first down there. Exactly 10 yards on that route. Haven't called Slayton's name much today, but he does have a nice play there. Again, that comeback route in front of Ward. He just stood at the sticks, and Ward reacted just a touch late to be able to try to dislodge that football, but a good sheer tackle there by the Warden of the North. Play action, they go across the middle into the middle of a zone. There were 4 Browns all around him, but Golden Tate brings it down, and the Giants are down to the 8-yard line. Again, they don't seem to be in a super ton of hurry. They're not calling any of their timeouts. Maybe this is just a drive to get some momentum for next week. For the Browns, you don't want to give up any more points. Come on, baby, what are you doing? Prevent defense, I hate it. Jones is going to be sacked there. It's going to be Larry Ogunjobi, number 3 on the day. So now 3 sacks for Ogunjobi and 3 sacks for Claiborne. This interior defensive line is getting after it today. Poor Hernandez, Pulley, and Zeitler are just getting brutalized up front. 2nd and goal from the 13. Jones with plenty of time. He's coming again. He's got him. Ogunjobi again. His 4th sack. Do that little Irish jig, Ogunjobi. 8th sack of the game for the Browns. And on 3rd and goal now, they're going to snap it from the 23. Look at Pulley like, hey, there goes my guy. He just got right around him. Look at that. 3rd and goal from the 23. Zipping it right side. Ball batted down. Looking in the direction of Shepard, but Kevin Johnson was there. Again, that slot matchup. 17 seconds left. 4th and goal from the 23. How many 4th and 23 plays you got in your playbook here? Jason Garrett, dial us something good. Come on, Browns. Let's get another sack. What the heck? Jones, he's got time. He's going to get sacked. He got him again! Ogunjobi, his 5th sack. 3rd of this drive, and that's going to turn it over. 12 seconds left. The Browns are going to win this football game 22-7. Look at Chubb left side, just a little bit more salt into that open. Why would the Giants call timeout there? What are you doing? Just delaying your death a little bit more prolonged. 6 seconds. Browns in victory kneel formation here. And the Giants call timeout again. What the heck? Why are you calling timeouts? That's the stupidest thing ever. What's the point? To give Baker negative rushing yards? I don't know. I don't get it. That was that nice run there by Chubb to get him firmly over 100 yards in the game for Nick Chubb. So, victory formation again, 2nd and 11. They do have one more timeout left, and they freaking call it. You got to be kidding me. Come on, New York. What are you doing? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. 4 seconds left. Fortunately, they cannot stop the ball or the clock again. What a drive there. 3 sacks in a row for Larry Ogunjobi, giving him 5 for the game. We've only seen those kinds of games against the Browns so far this year. Geno Atkins had 5. DeMarcus Lawrence had 5. TJ Watts had some pretty big sack games. Like, that's crazy. 5 sacks for Ogunjobi. What a game for him. He's got to be the player of the game, right? Yeah, player of the game. 5 sacks and 5 solo tackles. I know he had a couple more tackles than that with some assists. So Larry Ogunjobi, again, we talked at the beginning of the game about a player in a contract year, and he's got to be signed now. That's over double-digit sacks for him on the season. Great game. We'll definitely, the GM and I will definitely have to get him signed as quickly as possible here in the offseason to a good contract, because he has definitely earned it with his play on the field this year. If nothing else, this game alone single-handedly kept them from scoring there at the end of the game by pushing them all the way back to the 23, and then on 4th and goal got him again. Crazy. So Daniel Jones, rough game for him today. No interceptions, but he was sacked 9 times, which is crazy. Quick look at the team stats. Browns 50% on 3rd down. You'd like to see that. 4 of 4 red zone percentage. That's good. Look at that time of possession. 36-23. That's what you want to see from this Kevin Stefanski offense. Defense was great. Offense was pretty darn good. So there's Daniel Jones. 21-31, 175, and a touchdown to Tate. Again, 22 of 32, 258, and that touchdown to Peoples-Jones. There's Nick Chubb, 25, 113. Good game for him. Hunt did have the touchdown, 10 for 30 for him. There's Saquon, 14 for 36. Great job by the Browns defense to keep him in check. Catching the ball, he did have 8 catches, but again, for only 52 yards. Golden Tate was pretty good, 5 for 75 and a touchdown. Other than that, they kept Shepard in check and many others in check. There, again, is the touchdown from Tate. A couple of drops there for Golden Tate. Or one couple for the drives. There's Beckham, 5 for 89, pacing the team. There's Peoples-Jones. Look at him getting that touchdown. Njoku with a catch. Janovic with a catch. Spreading the ball around. Touchdown again for Peoples-Jones. Good play there. No drops, which is great to see. Here's the rack. And then, of course, the receptions. Yep, we already looked at those. Come on, me. Sorry, there we go. Click through the right menu. Do what I want, not what I am doing. Mack Wilson led the team with 11 tackles. There's Ogunjobi with his 5 sacks. Nice play. Myles Garrett pretty quiet. He didn't have to be. His interior line mates were doing the majority of the work today. But look at these 9 sacks. There's the TFLs. Let's make sure we see that Vernon got one too. 5 for Ogunjobi, 3 for Claiborne, 1 for Kevin Johnson. Huge day. 9 sacks for this defense. No picks. Just a couple of pass deflections. The 2 forced fumbles. 1 for Ogunjobi, 1 for Claiborne. So, again, those are your defensive stats. Quickly, let's look at kicking here. Seibert was 3 for 3 with a 46-yarder. He continues to be solid. Gillen was also good. A couple of decent kick returns today for Nats, and punt returns were not, but that's where he's been all season. So, that's it. Browns are going to get out of New York here today with a 22-7 win. They're going to be right back in New York next week when they play the Giants. Sam Darnold, Adam Gase, and the New York Giants. Of course, Lev Bell still on that team, as well as some talented linebackers. And they still have Jamal Adams. He has not been moved yet, so it'll be a tough matchup. Of course, always is when you go on the road here in the NFL. But the Browns are now 10-4, 22-7 win here today over the Giants. I'll see you next week for Week 16. This has been Nagy on Sports. As always, go Browns!